Hello, guys. So, welcome to another session. Today, in this session, we are going to explore a significant moment in India's foreign policy as External Affairs Minister Mr. Jaishankar clearly articulated India's position on the US dollar and the proposed BRICS currency. We have done a lot of discussions on this topic and related to the tariffs, imposition, threats of Donald Trump also. So, if you see this development is coming during the time of the tense geopolitical climate, and that include the statements from Donald Trump and also growing discussions among the BRICS nation. So, in this context, let's try to understand what this means for India and the global economy also, and also with the international relation. So, let's talk about India's position on the US dollar first. See, India has made it unequivocally clear that it has no intention to undermine the US dollar. So Mr. Jaishankar stated that there is no active proposal for a BRICS currency from India's side. So this announcement underscores India's commitment to maintaining a strong and stable trade relation with the US, which actually who's remaining still as the largest trading partner for India. So with this, India effectively distanced itself from the growing enthusiasm for a BRICS currency among other member nations also. So now, what is the context? If you see the Trump warning, see Donald Trump's warning we discussed already. So, if you see that, Donald Trump actually issued stark warning to BRICS nations and threatened 100% tariff on their export to the US if they pursue a BRICS currency. And he labeled the idea a direct challenge to the dominance of the US dollar and used unusually harsh language to assert his position on this. And just days after the statement, India reassured, right, the US that it has no interest or no intention in any such, de-dollarization efforts. So this move aligns with India's broader strategic interest given the US pivotal role in India's economic and geopolitical agenda. So let's look at the trade dynamics between India and the US. See, the US has consistently been India's largest trading partner, and this partnership signaling and a kind of significance, and it also actually benefiting India that we enjoy a trade surplus with US. So you see, India enjoy a trade surplus with US, which means the exports are more to US compared to the imports that we have. So there is a significant forex earning also from that. So weakening the US dollar or disrupting trade, in this context will affect us very badly. So at present, we are in a disadvantageous position because we have the trade surplus. So we don't want to do that. So Mr. Jaishankar's comments reflects a pragmatic approach, ensuring that India does not antagonize a critical ally while maintaining its focus on economic growth. Now let's also talk about the different perspectives on BRICS currency. See, other BRICS members like Russia, China, and Brazil have shown interest in a unified BRICS currency. India has adopted a cautious stance here. Russia has even dismissed Trump's, warning as empty threats, and China see the currency as a potential tool to reduce reliance on the US dollar. India's priorities are different. Its focus remains on sustainable growth, leveraging its global partnership rather than experimenting with disruptive financial mechanisms at this point of time. So we need a sustainable growth, and we don't want to antagonize US since we are having a very good strategic relation. So if you see the bigger picture, India's decision to distance itself from the BRICS currency proposal is rooted in its domestic economic priorities, with projections indicating a potential dip in GDP, growth to 6.3 in the next financial year. India is focused on maintaining stable relation with key partners like the US. Unlike countries, caught in middle, when it comes to the middle income traps or economic stagnation, India has much to lose and, little room for risky experiments in currency reforms at this point of time. So this cautious approach reflects a long-term strategy which aimed at fostering growth and stability. So let's also look at the impact of Trump's leadership. See, Trump's return to power comes with significant implications for global diplomacy. With a Republican majority in the US Congress and Supreme Court, Trump wields considerable power. His administration is expected to prioritize protectionist policies and sanctions, and that is making it crucial for India to maintain a balanced and amicable relationship with the US. By clarifying its position on the BRICS currency, India is ensuring that it remains stable, and with the see that stable relation and everything is actually maintained with the US, and there is no chance of such kind of any turbulence also. So if you look at the pragmatism, India stands clearly highlight its pragmatic approach to global diplomacy. See, other BRICS nations push for alternative to the US dollar, but India recognized the importance of maintaining its economic and geopolitical interest. And Mr. Jaishankar's statement may not be as adventurous as some might hope, but they reflect a calculated strategy aimed at securing India's long-term growth and stability. Now, see, India's position on the BRICS currency and the US dollar reflects a thoughtful balance between its domestic priorities and the international responsibilities at the same time. The idea of BRICS currency may appeal to some, but India is choosing to prioritize its trade relation and the economic stability more importantly. So, as we navigate these complex times, India's approach offers a valuable lesson in balancing ambition with pragmatism. So that's all about this session, guys, and thank you so much for attending. In case if you're looking for civil service mentorship, you can get in touch with us. The details and the links and everything is given in the description. You can consider joining there. So see you guys. Thank you.